the 2024 G-Shock presents Formula Drift Japan Okayama round 6. The final round for Formula Drift Japan. And here we go. So it's a Cusco Racing GR Corolla driven by Hiroya Minoa versus next year Drive to Drift driver Pop from Thailand. And Pop keeping that pressure on Minoa, outside line there. Pop kind of getting into the inside a little bit too much. Didn't have anywhere to go. Now Minoa, a nice clean line on the outside zone at the wall, and Pop still trying to attack, but he straightens majorly. I was looking at the question. Yeah, he's driving the left-hand drive one. This is Rovan Perra's car that Cusco built before. It was built in his favor, left-hand drive, and Pop doesn't make it all the way out to the outside zone. Minoa trying to apply that pressure, but he is covered in that smoke. Looks like he wobbles, and almost a correction there. Now we're gonna have to check that out. And here you go, 3 judges all sliding right to Minoa. Katsuhiro Meguro from Ishin Origin Labs. Takahashi going in at a high speed, and Meguro not able to hang, washes out and spins out, and now Takahashi just has to finish off the track. Great job along the wall. One tire off on the inside. In the lead position, then we got Kazumi Takahashi in the chase from TMS Racing, Team Good Ride. Dipping the tire there by Meguro, making his way out to the outside zone 1. One tire off there. Takahashi keeping his distance, but also applying pressure. Not pushing it too hard here, but close enough. Getting bathed in that smoke. Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all siding with Takahashi. Pretty nice solid lead one yesterday. And Shuichi Mano from Vittor Racing with Chuddy Boy style. This is an all S13 Sylvia battle. One's a 1-via and the other one, oh, that is 3 tires off by Echo, and also Mano going off track. And in the chase, we have Echo Gao from 1087X. Now, how is the second half of this battle going to be? And what are the calls going to be for the earlier battle that we had by the judges? Mano taking a very shallow outside line. Echo keeping that pressure on. Staying in business behind Mano. Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada going with Mano. S, a veteran driver. Also Kenshiro Gushi, a veteran driver, current FDUSA driver, and we have the big body IS slide around, making it all the way out to the outside zone. Now we have S keeping that pressure on, but taking a shallower line, and now he's keeping that pressure with that proximity. Taking a shallower line, but right there behind Gushi and trying to mimic every move. Nice switchbacks and nice car placement. 500. Teams about with Moki's. Gushi is in the chase, and Gushi not giving S any space. S taking a shallow approach to the outside zone, doesn't reach outside zone until the end of the zone. Gushi applying the pressure, nice switchback there. Does not give S any space. Applying the pressure, but it looks like Gushi's front end washed out a little bit and lost angle there. But he is right there. So Imamura one more time, Yamanaka one more time, and Fukada one more time. Very close positioning. Gushi making his way to the outside zone 1. S holding back. This time not getting too close. Gushi Wow, S dives in right there after the touch and go, but Gushi goes all the way out to the wall. And now S keeping that pressure, applying that pressure, coming out of that smoke, and finishes off the track. Wow. From Goodbye Motorsports and Nexter in the lead, and we got Kenshiro Gushi from Team Kazama with Motis in the chase position, and now there's a little bit of a space, and Gushi is going to try to catch S. S doing a good job at outside zone 1, Gushi giving him the space, and now running the correct line and applying the pressure in the chase position. Gushi gets super close to S at the entry of the outside zone 3, and now there's a switchback. Gushi applying the pressure to S. S doing a great job in the lead, and now it's time. Imamura going with Gushi. Yamanaka one more time, and Fukada one more time. They're in the lead with Kenshiro Gushi, all the way from the United States, and all the way from Thailand. We got S driving the Goodbye Motorsport Nexter S15, and now these drivers are going to come in hot. Gushi taking the outside line, dips a tire. S a little behind there. Gushi riding that wall. S catching up right here after the outside zone 3 and applying that pressure. In the Goodbye Motorsports Nexter S15 in the lead, and Gushi not going to give him any space. S going in a little shallow from the beginning of the outside zone 1, but getting all the way out to the outside zone 1, and now Gushi applying the pressure and keeping the car very close to S the whole time, and S going to the outside zone 3. Gushi wobbling there through the outside zone 3 wall area, and Gushi keeps applying that pressure and finishes off the track. Great. Imamura going with Gushi. Yamanaka and Fukada also going with Gushi. That's cool. All right, now we got Hibino in the lead and Fujimoto in the chase. All right, a lot of e-brake by Hibino, and it looked like Fujimoto just couldn't hang. And looks like Hibino is driving away, finishes the track, and Tetsuya Hibino in the chase. Goodbye Motorsport with Evangelion. Fujimoto, the only thing he could do is lay down a run. Fujimoto spinning out, and that is going to be an automatic win for Hibino. So not sure if Fujimoto's vehicle had some issues, but all right, so this one is all 3 judges going to Hibino. Hibino gets the win. Now I'm pretty sure they are familiar with each other and the way they drive. Kohashi very close from the beginning. Yuma very stable, staying on the outside line there, and Kohashi keeping that pressure on, and right there super close, but Kohashi going off track, and it looks like his front left even went off track, went a little too wide, but he was super close at the transition. And right here Yuma doing his own thing, finishing off the run. Team Orange Jr. way wider than that JZX, but now Kohashi swinging it wide, trying to get out to the outside zone. Yuma taking the shallower line to keep that proximity. Looks like he's taking a much shallower line in that JZX, trying to chase down that GR Supra. And right here, throwing down that angle, Kohashi. All right, so Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada going with Yuma. So Oshima's out, not able to fix his vehicle, unfortunately. Driver seemed like it was okay, so it's good. So we got the Team Volino and N-Style GR86 by Nakamura. This practice run here. Nice job along the wall. I think this man's ready to come over and battle it out in the States. And the chase is Akito Hanawa in the Z4 DGR Racing with Good Ride. Both vehicles on Good Rides, and one 4-door, one coupe. Tanaka, wild, one tire off, but a nice initiation on the outside line. The Z4 getting left behind a little bit at the touch and go, but Anawa trying to keep that pressure on, but not on the outside line in the chase position. Looks like Anawa taking a shallower line over. All right, so there's an initiation there. Tanaka super close, but not so much angle, and Tanaka going a little too wide at the touch and go, and now he loses his place, getting too close at the outside zone one, now trying to play catch up. Yamanaka in the GR Supra in the lead position, qualifying second. Saito getting lost in the smoke, getting left behind it. Yamanaka blazing through the track. Very clean run in the lead. And there's a sizable gap and a big mistake that Saito made. All right, so we have the cars back on grid. Saito, the Motis West Auto GTR leading, and Yamanaka in the Good Ride Motorsports GR Supra in the chase position. Now Saito making his way to the outside zone. Does a good job at the outside zone. Mao Yamanaka keeping that pressure. A little bit of a washing out at the front end, washing out at the touch and go, but applying the pressure, keeping that proximity, and mimicking the lead run. Oh, that's a lot of tires off out the inside clip. All right, so Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all siding with Mao Yamanaka. Battle Hokuto Matsuyama from Cusco Racing in the GR Corolla in the chase. We have Pon from Nexter Drive to Drift. Matsuyama going a little too wide there at the outside zone one. Pon getting carried away as well, going off track. But Pon trying to keep that, close that gap in between these cars, but that gap that was created on the straightaway. Pon's car was here on a Farnay. He's usually an F15. And the car had to leave Japan back to Thailand, so he had to use this vehicle instead of his F15. But now, looks like he is making his way to the outside zone. Matsuyama right there, applying that pressure. And Pon, a little bit of a correction, going to the outside zone 3. But Matsuyama keeping that pressure, applying that pressure. Washing out right there at the inside clip, but... All right, Imamura one more time, Yamanaka one more time, and Fukada one more time. Both vehicles launching out of the start gate. Hokuto in the lead position. Clean initiation by both drivers, and now Hokuto right on the line on the outside zone. Pon applying that pressure. And keeping close. Tucked up behind Matsuyama. Washed out a little bit in the chase position, but very Nexter Drive to Drift. Hokuto Matsuyama in the chase in the Cusco Racing GR Corolla. Hokuto Matsuyama super close from the beginning. Yes. Pon not filling the outside zone one all the way. Matsuyama now trying to play catch up. But it looks like Pon's car is a little bit more. So Imamura, Yamanaka, Fukada all siding with Pon. Yeah, it's going to be an 8-hour, maybe 7-hour session. All right, now in the lead, we got another Cusco Racing driver. Yusuke Kusaba in the GR86, and in the chase, we got Jerry Zhu from TMS Racing Team Good Ride. A little bit of a gap, and also a tire off for Kusaba. Jerry going in really hot behind Kusaba, trying to close that gap. It did get closer. A great job by Kusaba, the Team Cusco Racing. Kusaba looks like he is a much closer from initiation, but looks like Kusaba almost lost track. Jerry, similar line as Kusaba in the lead. And now we have both the vehicles transitioning and Kusaba going a little wide and not able to close that proximity, but he makes it through and comes right out of the smoke. Imamura one more time, Yamanaka one more time, and Fukada one more time. Now let's move on to the next one more time battle where Yusuke Kusaba, Team Cusco Racing in the lead. And we have Jerry Zhu from TMS Racing Team Good Ride in the chase position. Kusaba, this time keeping it within the track, a good amount of angle. Jerry trying to come up, creeping behind, applying that pressure. Kusaba, good amount of angle and a good line going through outside zone 1, or I'm sorry, outside zone 3, and Jerry in the lead with the TMS Racing Team Good Ride BMW. In the chase, we got Yusuke Kusaba and the Team Cusco Racing GR86. All right, now we got Jerry making his way to the outside zone 1, dips one tire out, but a nice transition there, nice angle at the touch and go, and he doesn't get as close at the outside zone 3 in the lead. Kusaba trying to make his way into that pocket. Bro goes with Kusaba, Yamanaka and Fukada also goes with Kusaba. With the boss kit front end Zafiro, Jason is one wild driver, so check this guy's angle out. Mikey is gonna be able to hang, going in a little too fast. Jason not able to make it to the outside zone at outside zone 1. Mikey Nakamura trying to close that gap. Jason not stable as his qualifying run, and Nakamura trying to apply that pressure, but it looks like Nakamura spins out. We got the JZX90 that looks like the 100 on the outside by Mikey Nakamura from Mikey Racing. Now switching places. In the lead position is Mikey. How well will he lead Jason, and how close will Jason get? Mikey way over the line there outside zone 1. Jason trying to keep that pressure on. Mikey throwing a lot of angle going to outside zone 3, but pulls out angle, runs the middle line, and looks like there's a little bit of a hesitation at the transition and finishes off the track. Imamura sliding right, Yamanaka sliding right, and Fukada going to the right. All three judges going with Jason. Car Guy Racing with 5X Supra. All right, so Cho, very good run in the lead here. Not super tight on the outside, but close enough. Tamagawa applying the pressure throughout the track. All right, now we got Tamagawa, clean start, and Cho in the chase. A little bit of a gap there created. Now Tamagawa, oh, one tire off, maybe one tire, two tires off. Nice switch back at the touch and go. And Cho catching up. Tamagawa making a mistake, getting into the outside zone 3 area. Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all siding with Cho. Yamashita giving chase. 2024 FD Japan champion. Then we have Masayama, FD USA ex-driver. Nice flick there with the GR Yaris. Makes his way to the wall. Fairly good job at the outside zone 3, and now switches back and zips through the finish line. So wow, look at the gap. Yamashita's car just pulling on Masayama's vehicle. Oh! Whoa, he saved it. A nice save by Masayama, but this means that this is not going to be his weekend here, because Thailand we got Mr. DIY Linglong Tire Drift Team Orange driver Ming Ming. And in the chase, we got Jin Harino driving the Top Racing Toyo with TSA Group Mu. Ming Ming keeping the car on the outside line. Both of the GR86s. Looks good. Looks like Harino diving in a little bit too much. His car is way gripped up because he gets on throttle and it just lunges forward. And he's almost pushing Ming Ming around the track. In the chase, we got Ming Ming from Mr. DIY Linglong Tire Drift Team Orange, all the way from Thailand. A young driver. Very young driver, I think he's like 18. Chasing down the FD Japan vet in this beautiful blue and white GR86, but it looks like, whoa, they saved it. Harino spins it around and Ming Ming saves it too. No contact there. So all three judges are going to go right. Ming Ming gets a win. And now we got Yukio Matsui in the lead and Fausto in the chase. Matsui a little hooked up, leaves the outside zone one a little early. Fausto comes out of the smoke. And Matsui not able to make it to the outside zone 3 wall. Fausto trying to apply that pressure. And you hear that V8 turbo roar from Matsui. In the chase, we have Yukio Matsui in the M2 Evolution, Matsumoto Kiyoshi, BMW. And Fausto going in hot. And Yukio Matsui gets into the wall. Then we have Kazumi Takahashi and the TMS Racing Team Good Ride E92. Minoa swinging out Takahashi, dipping the tire before the initiation. Minoa on the outside line. Takahashi a little shallow in the chase, trying to keep up, and he is closing the door. Minoa going super close to that wall. Takahashi right on the door of Minoa, but washing out right there on the outside zone, last inside clip. From TMS Racing Team Good Ride and Hiroya Minoa in the chase. Driving the Cusco Racing GR Corolla. All right, Takahashi. Takahashi spins out at outside zone 1 and throws it all away. Gift wraps it and gives it to Minoa. Wow, who would have thought that could have, I mean, I was like, oh man, Takahashi is a little bit ahead because his car seems like it's gripped up more and it's faster, but that is it. And his season is over. All right, now we have lined up in the lead position car number 21, Kenshiro Bushi from Team Kazama with Motis. In the chase, we got Shuichi Mano with the Vittor Racing with Teddy Boy style. One via Gucci working his way out to the outside. Mano not on the outside line in the chase position, taking the shallower line, and Gucci pretty much doing the same lap over and over again. Mano having a hard time hanging. Lexus IS 500. Alright, you know Gucci is going to pressure him. He's not the type of driver that's going to hold back, even with an advantage. We go Mano, working his way to the outside zone. Gucci kind of hanging back, slightly catching up to Mano, and Mano not able to take the vehicle to the outside line. Gucci kind of taking the shallower line, but he is perfect on the proximity. Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada, all three judges are siding with Gucci. Earlier, Ryuma was able to skid right by Kohashi, and now nice initiation by those drivers. Ryuma super close. Hibino kind of waited to get back on throttle a little bit too long, and he is giving Ryuma a chance. And Ryuma pushes Hibino out of the way. He did too much. That was a little bit too much by Ryuma. Right here, a nice transition, not deep in the angle, but another transition, and he goes a little too far ahead. Now we got Yuma in the Samurai Style Team Orange Jr., JZX100 Chaser. Tetsuya Hibino not giving him any space either. He don't care about the advantage. He is out here to show off his skills, how good of a driver he is, and experience he is in. Ryuma, a great lead run here, but Hibino not giving Ryuma too much space and finishes the track. All right, so all three judges are siding with Hibino. Hibino gets the win. Doing well in the lead position in FD, and what you want to see is him chase down some cars and get on their doors. Leaves outside zone 1 a little early. Good transition there in the touch and go. Nice transition at the outside zone 2. Gets very near the wall. And Hanawa looks like he is nowhere near. But it's really hard to say until you see both runs. He's going to have to stay close as possible to Hanawa too. But I think he's not having any problem staying right on the door of Hanawa. Hanawa trying to ride the outside line, but Nakamura mirroring every move of Hanawa, not giving him any space. Hanawa, this is probably one of the best leads I've seen him do. And Nakamura all over Hanawa and makes the statement saying he is ready. Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all siding with Nakamura. Instead of Z15 from Nexter Drive to Drift, all the way from Thailand. Mao Yamanaka initiates. And he is right on the line, and he throws more angle at the end of outside zone 1. And Pond goes in hot, chases this down, right on the door of Yamanaka's Supra. He dove in that smoke and took that risk. And Pond, car number 59 from Nexter Drive to Drift, in his BMW in the lead position. Now we have Yamanaka very close at initiation. And now he's in the smoke screen, but Pond running the outside line. Yamanaka looks like he is trying to gain ground and dive in. Pond getting deep in the outside zone 3. Has a little bit of space. Kind of wide at the inside clip. Imamura goes with Yamanaka. Yamanaka goes with Yamanaka. And Fukada goes with Yamanaka. EW Academy. It is Jason. All right, now. Very close from the beginning. Kusama making it to the outside. A little shallow on the line. Jason not letting him go. And here we come. He's getting closer and closer out here at the outside zone 3. Not giving him any space. Switch back. Good timing. And closes the door where... Oh, listen. Yes, he's saying. Team 4-4. Uh-oh. He's not watching. All right, so is there any more flaggers? Yeah, he just had to. So that was a restart, and so that's going to be a restart. Another restart. Oh, that's 3 strikes. He jumped the light. All right, so Kusama, maybe this was he got lucky handing the win to Kusama, because that would have been a very hard battle to beat. But Kusama also knows what he's doing. Look at this. Pretty much a practice lap for Kusama. He makes it into the grade A, so he's going to be going against Yamanaka at the grade A. TMS Racing, Team Good Ride. In the lead, and Yamashita in the chase from TMS Racing, Team Good Ride. Cho right on the outside line, a good transition at the touch and go. Fills the zone and gets near the outside zone 3. Yamashita, there's a little bit of a pause by Cho, but Yamashita also, something happened over there at the Koichi Yamashita, TMS Racing Team Good Ride, and also TMS Racing Team Good Ride. It's Cho, Zhang Shengjun. Yamashita looks exactly like what we just saw earlier. It looks like Cho is taking a shallower line at outside zone 2. And Yamashita was not as wide at the outside zone 3. Imamura one more time, Yamanaka one more time, and Fukada one more time. Alright, so Cho, a big flick before the initiation, nice angle. Moving his way to the outside zone. Yamashita taking a shallower line but getting close on proximity. Yamashita going in a little bit too shallow at the outside zone 3 area. We have Yamashita in the lead and Cho in the chase. Yamashita making his way to the outside zone. Cho a little late. There's a gap, trying to play catch up. And Cho went really deep into the outside zone 3, but there's no proximity there. And Yamashita does a good job in the lead. All right, so Imamura goes with Yamashita, Yamanaka goes with Yamashita, and Fukada goes with Yamashita. This would have been the last top 16 battle, but we have it one more time with Cho and Yamashita. So this is Ming Ming in the lead with the Mr. DIY Ling Long Tire Drift Team Orange, and in the chase we got Yukio Fausto from Cydex Japan with Blockchain Sports Drift. Ming Ming on a good line at outside zone 1, and Fausto diving in after the touch and go. Very impressive. It gets left behind a little bit. WK, Liberty Walk, Yukio Fausto. And in the chase we got Ming Ming from Mr. DIY Ling Long Tire Drift Team Orange. Ming Ming throwing it in. Very close from the beginning. Fausto a little too wide at outside zone 1. A little early at the touch and go. Ming Ming keeping Fausto within proximity. Nice dive in there. Who do you think got that one? All right, Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all going with the Ming Ming. And in the chase, we've got Kenshiro Gushi driving the Team Kazama with Mochi's Lexus. Minoa, a lot of angle. One tire off at the outside zone. Gushi not letting him go. Right on the wall at the outside zone 3. Gushi, nice transition after transition. Not giving Minoa any room. Team Kazama with Motis, and in the chase car number 771, Hiroya Minoa, the 15-year-old. Cusco Racing GR Corolla. And this time Minoa not giving Gushi so much space at the initiation. Gushi fills the outside zone from the beginning all the way through. Minoa also not giving Gushi any space. Gushi runs the outside line and both vehicles super close. It's almost like, oh! Minoa got too close at the transition. And this is it. From here, he misses his bumper, but boom, he goes right into it. All right, so Imamura, Yamanaka, Fukada all siding with Kenshiro Gushi. Both experts and both wild. And now the transition by both the drivers, and a lot of angle all the way to the outside zone. And Hibino runs the outside line. Nakamura tries to catch Hibino, and right here gets closer and closer at the outside zone 3. Hibino does a great job along the wall and the transition before the inside clip. Kind of misses that in the chase, but very good proximity overall. All right, here we go. The second run. Nakamura throwing mad angle at the initiation. Hibino less angle and staying on the inside line. Nakamura, a lot of angle at the touch and go and going to the outside zone 2 in the 3 area. Look at that angle thrown by Nakamura. It's almost like saying, this is what you want to see and I'll show it to you. And he did it. All right, so Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada goes left. It is Naoki Nakamura. All right, now we see Mao Yamanaka takes off. Kusaba not giving him so much room. Mao Yamanaka diving into the outside zone 1, does a good job. Starts filling the zone. Kusaba is right there. Kusaba falling behind at the touch and go, but catches up at the outside zone 2. Goes in wide at the outside zone 3. Yamanaka throws a little bit too much angle at the outside zone 3. A lot of foot braking there, but makes it through. Both cars initiate. A lot of angle in the chase by Yamanaka. Puts his car in a good placement behind Kusaba. Yamanaka trying to close that gap through the outside zone 3 area. And he does not give Kusaba any room. And finishes off the track. Goes with Yamanaka. Yamanaka goes with Yamanaka. And Fukada goes with Yamanaka. E92 and Ming Ming here, Mr. DIY Ling Long Tire Drift Team Orange. A young driver from Thailand. Nice job. Doesn't fill the outside zone all the way, but does a good job, good enough job. And Yamashita looks like he dives in a little bit too much after the outside zone 2, but he does hang on, and there is a E92, and in the chase we have Ming Ming from Mr. DIY Ling Long Tire Drift Team Orange. Yamashita, Ming Ming, Yamashita going to outside line. Ming Ming able to catch Yamashita, and Yamashita throws a lot of angle, but he does pull a little bit of angle out at the outside zone 3. Mr. DIY Ling Long Tire Drift Team Orange. Car number 6, Ming Ming in the front, leading, and Yamashita in the chase. The TMS Racing Team Good Ride BMW. A little unstable, but Ming Ming does manage to go to the outside zone 1. And Yamashita. Car does not sound good, but he is trying to get it around the track, and Yamashita not making it easy for this young driver here. So this may be his last round for a long time in FD Japan. So we got Yamashita in the lead, Ming Ming in the chase. Good job by both drivers. Now Yamashita making his way all the way to the outside. Ming Ming taking a slightly shallower line, trying to keep that proximity tight. And Ming Ming covered in the smoke, but gets closer to Yamashita. And the transition, he is fighting and doing everything and squeezing every power out of that car. All right, so the judges will be citing Imamura, Yamanaka, and Fukada all going left. It's Yamashita. Who is going to make it into the finals? Is it going to be Gushi or Nakamura? Gushi not giving Nakamura any space, and right here Nakamura making his way to the outside zone. A nice outside zone in the lead, and Gushi mirroring it. He cannot see Gushi's car in the smoke, but dives in a little bit too much here at the outside zone 3. But Nakamura still on throttle and making his way to the finish line. He is gunning to go and compete in FD USA. So now we got Kenjiro Gushi in the lead, and Naoki Nakamura in the chase. Gushi taking the outside line. Nakamura right there behind him. And now he is mimicking every move of Gucci's car. And right here at the outside zone 2, Nakamura gets super close. Great proximity right there. And Gucci switching it back, and Nakamura all over Gucci, right in the pocket. Imamura goes with Nakamura, Yamanaka goes with Nakamura, and Fukada also goes with Nakamura. So all right, here we go. So we got Yamanaka in the lead and Yamashita in the chase. Yamanaka swinging it out, going to the outside zone 1. Yamashita right there behind him, mirroring Yamanaka. A lot of angle at the touch and go. Now Yamanaka diving in for the outside zone 3. Yamashita taking a shallower line at the outside zone 2 and dives right in and gives him a little bit of space at the inside of the touch and go. I'm sorry, not the touch and go, inside clip. Here we go. Who's going to make it into the finals? Is it going to be the 2024 champ? Both vehicles initiating together. Yamashita, a little bit of a bobble there on the outside zone. Yamanaka, not so much angle going through outside zone 1 to touch and go in outside zone 2. Yamashita tucking in on the inside clip. All right, we got Yamanaka, one judge and 2 judges going with Yamanaka. You guys act like I'm gonna die. Here you go, Mao Yamanaka in the lead, and now Ki Nakamura in the chase. Yamanaka swings it out. Naoki right on the inside, a little bit of a wobble, but right there on in the pocket. Yamanaka, great angle, great line, and Nakamura dives right in at the outside zone 3 entrance area and does not let Yamanaka go. Very close and stays there. And a nice transition going through, very tight on the inside clip by both these drivers, and finishes off the track. Here you go, the M-Style GR86, driven by Nakamura. Mao Yamanaka is left behind on the straight. And now Nakamura on the outside. Nakamura on the outside. Yamanaka taking the very shallow line to the outside zone 1. Nakamura riding that wall. And that is it. What was that gap? After all the hard-fought battles, all the way from the United States, running the full season, is car number 21, Kenshiro Gucci. And the winner of the finals, driving the Team Velino and N-Style Silk Blade Sports N-Style GR86, Naoki Nakamura gets the win. Congratulations. And one step closer, almost there but not there yet, but the runner-up here at the finals, driving the Good Ride Motorsports A90 Supra, it is Mao Yamanaka, gets second. Congratulations. So let's watch FD Japan more and see it grow. Thank you to everybody here that came to the event, to everybody working, course workers, everybody in the teams and the drivers. And hey guys, thank you so much. The next time I'll see you somewhere again in a different way, different shape. But we are coming to an end. You guys are the best. I love you guys all. Thank you so much. Peace out. Peace out.